Christ almighty, boys. You said this would be a moderate hike. This is more like a goddamn oil rig fitness test, except with about 1 billion fucking mosquitoes trying to eat me alive.
It is moderate. You just eat like 4 fucking Timmy Ho's breakfast sandwiches before every hike.
Shh. You guys feel that?
What? Asthma? Yeah, man, I'm wheezing like a fucking busted up F-150 in -40.
Nah, man. The vibe. The watching vibe.
Oh no. Don't start. Not with the cryptid crap.
I'm telling you, man. We are deep in Squatch country. I read a post. Guy disappeared up here in '09. All they found was a boot and a smear of elk blood.
You sure it wasn't just some drunk jackass with 2 left feet and a bottle of rye?
You trying to tell me some drunk hunter made those tree structures? Pfft.
What tree structures?
Those tree structures.
That's just the wind blowing those sticks into a TP shape.
Nah, wind doesn't know how to stack trees, Jay. Be logical.
Okay, that sure as fuck wasn't the wind.
Could be a deer?
Could be. Or it's an apex woodland hominid that's been hiding from man for generations.
Did you just say apex woodland hominid? Holy fuck, Bryce. You sound like you've been hitting a rye and watching Late Night Discovery Channel again.
All right, maybe let's just pick up the fucking pace.
I don't like being the poor bastard in the back, man. It's always the fucking guy in the back that gets dragged off first.
Cool. I'll take it. If I get taken, tell people I died doing what I loved.
Being a conspiracy nut who believes in fairies?
Cryptozoological research and the pursuit of truth.
Okay, nope. Fuck this noise. We are officially in horror movie bullshit territory now.
If I'm gonna die, I'm filming it.
You brought a GoPro?
Oh yeah, and it's already linked to my cloud.
That is either a big-ass bear or some drunk jackwagon in a gorilla suit, right?
Or we're all hallucinating from those trail mix mushrooms Bryce brought.
I didn't bring any Zoomers.
Oh, fuck. It's him.
We don't know that.
Yeah, well, he knows we know.
All right, new plan. Run like hell to the truck. Don't look it in the eyes. And if one of us eats shit, sorry, Jay, you're bait.
Fuck you, Mike.
Go. Keep going. Come on. Yeah. Go, go.
Holy fuck, boys, we just barely made it. My heart's pounding like a V8 in January.
Any good shots on the camera?
No clear shots. Mostly trees. Maybe Bigfoot's just blurry. And one shot of Mike crying.
Fuck, buddy, I wasn't even crying. I was leaking bravery.
Shh, shut up. Shut. Should I say I told you so now or later? Welcome to Canada's Creatures, the podcast where we step off the beaten trail and into the shadowy wilderness to explore the legends, the lore, and the chilling encounters with the unexplained. I am your host, Sean Candy. Tonight, we follow the echoes of heavy footsteps through the mossy woods of British Columbia, where tall trees whisper secrets far older than time. This episode, the Sasquatch, Canada's most elusive and perhaps most famous cryptid. Part 1. Origins and Lore. The name Sasquatch comes from an anglicization of the Salish word Saskets, meaning wild man or hairy man, used by indigenous peoples of the Pacific Northwest long before European settlers arrived. To the first peoples, the creature was not just a myth. It was a spiritual being, a guardian of the forests, a presence to be respected. To others, Sasquatch is something more physical, an ape-like creature said to stand 7 to 9 feet tall, walking upright and vanishing into the forest before you can catch your breath. Some call it Bigfoot. Others call it the Yowie. But here in Canada, the Sasquatch is ours, and its legend runs deep through our mountains, forests, and even our snow-covered plains. Part 2. Sightings and Stories. Long before the 1987 family movie Harry and the Hendersons, reports of Sasquatch sightings have poured in from nearly every province and territory, but British Columbia remains its reputed heartland. The dense forests, towering mountain peaks, and remote trails of the Pacific coast offer the perfect hiding place for a giant who does not want to be found. Sightings in the Harrison Hot Springs area date as far back as 1811, when British-Canadian explorer David Thompson, who mapped the region and has a scenic highway into Banff, Alberta named after him, stumbled upon a set of large, mysterious footprints in the Rocky Mountains. The whole area has been a hotspot for Sasquatch activity for centuries, such as this 1967 sighting by a logger.
British Columbia, summer of 1967. A small logging camp just north of Harrison Hot Springs. For one man, a routine morning turned into a lifelong mystery, and an encounter that still haunts the region today. Bill was a veteran logger, 30 years in the woods, and he knew the difference between a black bear and a shadow. But what he saw that July morning was neither.
It was just after 5:30. I like to get a head start, beat the noise of the saws. I was maybe 10 minutes from camp when I heard it, this crunch, real heavy like, off in the timber. I called out, "Hello?" Thought it might be one of the guys, but no one answered. Then it stepped out. Now, it wasn't no bear. It was upright, long arms, shoulders like a damn oil drum. And those eyes, they weren't animal eyes. They looked at me. I didn't run. I stood there, breathing like I'd run a mile. When I finally made it to the landing, I told the foreman what I saw. He laughed. Said it was just a bear on his hind legs. Next morning, a fellow worker found something near the brake trail. A line of footprints, 17 inches long, deep, wider than any man's boot, with a stride of 5 fucking feet. I never saw it again. But I know what I saw that day, goddammit, and it sure as hell was no bear. People laugh, say I saw what I wanted to see. But I didn't want to see anything. I just wanted to get to work.
To this day, sightings of the Sasquatch continue around the Harrison Hot Springs area. Some call it folklore, others say it is a misidentification. But for Bill, and those who have seen what cannot be explained, the Sasquatch is no myth. It is just waiting in the trees.
Or the 2001 account from a hiker in Alberta's Rocky Mountains who recorded distant howls echoing through the valley, unlike any wolf or bear she'd ever heard. Some say these are misidentifications, bears on hind legs, forest hoaxes, or tricks of light. Others are not so sure. Part 3. The Search for Truth. The Canadian wilderness spans over 3.9 million square kilometers, or 2.4 million miles. It is easy to believe someone, or something, could be hiding in plain sight. But science demands more than footprints and blurry pictures. Dr. Jane Henderson, a primatologist at the University of British Columbia, believes that while the chances of an undiscovered bipedal primate are slim, the persistence of sightings cannot be ignored.
What fascinates me is not necessarily whether the Sasquatch exists, but how many people from different walks of life claim to have seen the thing, often without any motivation to lie.
Researchers and Bigfoot enthusiasts alike continue to deploy trail cams, audio recorders, and even use drones, hoping to catch the Sasquatch in the act. So far, there's been nothing definitive. But in the world of cryptozoology, absence of evidence is not always evidence of absence. Part 4. The Cultural Impact. The Sasquatch is not just a figure in folklore. It has become a cultural icon. You'll find the beast on t-shirts in Tofino, murals in Whitehorse, and roadside statues in the Fraser Valley. The Sasquatch has become a symbol of wildness, of mystery, of parts of Canada we still do not understand. For some, it's nothing more than a joke. For others, it is a possibility. And for a few, it is a fact. So, the next time you're out camping in Alberta backcountry and you feel you are being watched, the forest goes a little too quiet. Maybe, just maybe, it's not your imagination. Thank you for joining me on Canada's Creatures. I was your host, Sean Candy. Subscribe to the podcast Canada's Crawl Space for more true crime and all things unnerving. Until next time, keep your eyes gazed into the abyss, your camera ready, and never go into the woods alone.